Here, Ducky. Good Ducky. Welcome everybody to Very Important Geeks, where today we are looking at the Ducky One2 SF RGB, a 65% keyboard, which is my favorite, which means it's got extra arrow keys and a dedicated column of function buttons. In the box you'll get a 60-inch USB-C cable, a plastic keyboard cover, a Ducky keycap puller, the instruction manual, 10 extra random keycaps. Cool. And when you order this, you get the option of the Year of the Pig or the Year of the Rat spacebar. I opted for the Year of the Pig because I am a pig. And of course you get the keyboard itself. Now from the factory you get a choice of cherry or kale box switches, but they're not hot swappable, so this is not a really moddable keyboard beyond getting an extra keycap set. And on the back you'll find dip switches in order to control key rollover and Windows keys. Something to peel! The case is plastic with a petite bezel design, so not super chunky, nice and low profile. It's got a dual colorway, which sets it apart from a lot of other keyboard cases out there, and it's a plate mounted design. The case feels pretty high quality, not a lot of flex in the corners, but if you do pinch it top and bottom, it does flex a little bit, but I don't see why you would be doing that anyway. The keyboard has a 1000 Hz polling rate, and I have used this for gaming with absolutely no latency issues at all. Now what sets this keyboard apart from a lot of other ones is all the onboard functionality. That second function layer has a lot of functionality built into it, even mouse controls. All your multimedia is taken care of, your RGB profiles, changing debounce time. The RGB itself has 11 modes. You can store 6 profiles on it. Macros, you can change the speed, the individual levels of the RGB on the keyboard on a per key basis. The animation is very smooth, and yes, because you wanted it, you can play Minesweeper on the keyboard. I chose to get mine with a cherry silent red, so let's have a listen to what this sounds like via the ever popular Journey sound test. Now this keyboard does not come lubed from the factory, and it could do with a little bit of lubing. Some of the larger, chonkier keys are definitely a little scratchy. Now the cheapest I can find this is from mechanicalkeyboards.com. They're not a sponsor, they're not sponsoring this video, it's just the cheapest price I could find anywhere. Everywhere else, they're overpriced. Build quality is excellent, the looks are fantastic, the customization is robust, and Minesweeper? Unfortunately, there is no Bluetooth, there's no hot swappable switches. This is definitely not a modder's keyboard. This is a buy it from the factory as you want it and live with it, which is totally just fine because how it comes from the factory is really good. I've had a couple of keyboards throughout the years and I have kept this one. I used this when I was gaming a lot and it did beautifully. And I don't think I'll ever let this one go. This will always stay in the rotation. So who is this keyboard for? This is for somebody who is not a heavy modder. Maybe you're beginning to get into this and you have about $100 to spend. You're a gamer and you're looking for a good mechanical keyboard that isn't like super gamery. This is it. So Ducky, please, if you're listening and you have any plans to come out with a Bluetooth 65% hot swappable keyboard, you can take all of my money right now. Just how much? Well, let's make a deal. So on the very important geek swanky to janky scale, this is double swanky. Thank you all for watching. Please comment below what your favorite 65% keyboard is. I would love to check them out. And while you're there, drop a like, drop a sub, hit that notification bell, support me on Patreon if you haven't, and until next time, geek out.